Welcome back to Game On, where we use sports and athletics to talk about everything related to mental health. So, a friend of mine just the other day took a little umbrage to a video that I did not that long ago. The title was Expect Losses. And it was about, if we expect perfection, that we're going to get disappointed. He's like, Shmuel, like, what about expecting winning too? And okay, I get it. Like I can accept your constructive feedback, and here we go. Expect winning. And it's actually very opportune because as I'm recording this, about 48 hours away from opening day of the baseball season. I remember opening day very vividly. I used to go every year growing up in Chicago, get on a train with my friends and go to Wrigley Field for opening day. Very exciting. And no matter the situation of the team, really by opening day, everyone has hope and everyone believes this could be our year. Something could happen. It's a long season. We can get on a streak. Things can fall our way and the stars can align. And there's this great hope going into the season. And, for some, it gets dashed pretty quickly and others not. But what my friend is saying has validity to it, because if we completely accept and expect losing, like it's like we give ourselves this label, I'm not that person, I'm not that guy, and like I've done this too, like I'm just like, that's just not me, I'm not that guy. And we can't like envision certain successes, or even on a smaller scale, just like being able to do this one thing. It's not something that I'm used to doing, and we just like eliminate ourselves before we even get into the game. You got to get into the ring, and you got to be there right first, and we limit ourselves. Now the question is, okay, Shmuel, why do we do that? Why do we put that label on ourselves? So some people put that label on ourselves because, well, if I set the standards really low, then I can never really get disappointed. Right? As soon as I set my hopes up, and even if I get successful and I hit some success, then the other shoe's going to drop, and then I'm going to be even more down than I was before. So I might as well just like set the hopes here, right? Some people are actually afraid of success because then there's a pressure to maintain it and to continue it, and I have to keep that up. And it's exhausting, and I don't know if I can do it. And, so there's lots of reasons. Sometimes it's past experiences where they were told again and again, no, you can't do this. You are not that person. You are not creative. You are not athletic. You are not academic. You are not smart. You are not savvy. You're not street smart. All these things. And then we internalize those labels. But if you speak to people who are successful, like they envision their success. And in sports, right, I think I've said this in another video at some point, is like some of the greatest pitchers, they sit there and they visualize the sequence of the pitching sequence or the game sequence of it happening and it being successful. It doesn't mean you're delusional that you're going to win every single time. But if you can't envision yourself being successful, making that deal or that money or scaling a business or whatever it is, having a relationship, having a family, then it's certainly not going to happen because we're restricted by our labels. There's a little bit of a balance between, some people go so far, well, if you just think it, then you can do anything. I don't know about that, okay? I will never be able to dunk a basketball no matter how much I envision it. Yeah, could I dedicate my entire life to getting a higher vertical and taking supplements and working out and working with a trainer, and then maybe I can dunk? Maybe. But all things being equal, I'm not going to dunk. That's not me like setting my, my limits so low, my hopes, my aspirations so low. So there's a little bit of a balance, but you have to be able to imagine. And if we take ourselves out of the game by saying, I'm not that person, I can't do that, then we're certainly not going to do that. And so let's break out from that. And yes, I can do that. I don't know exactly how, but I can envision myself doing that. I hope you liked. I hope you enjoyed. Please share. Please subscribe. All those things. That helps us get more exposure. Have a wonderful day.